What's up, guys? Gary Ghoul here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to all of you that have subscribed to me thus far and been liking my content and enjoying it. I just hit 50 subs recently, and I couldn't be happier. My eyes set on 100 subs, though. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so because it would make me happy, and you know what? That'd be great. This video is going to be done very similarly to how I did my last Viper Tech video, where I showed off the ability to drop a Viper wall at the same time as an ally flashes to gain advantage in different gunfight scenarios. Except for it's going to be utilizing her Viper smoke orb as opposed to her Viper wall. And there's three specific distinct scenarios how you can use this to gain advantage as when you're playing Viper using her smoke orb, and I am excited to share that with you, and hopefully you guys can fit that into your Viper gameplay and arsenal. The first application of this tech I want to talk about is the use of it defensively. The best way to set up to use this tech defensively is to have your smoke orb set up in a defensive one-way position. And once it's set up, you want it set up in a way that if people are going to be throwing flashes through B main, for example, on split, that it's going to catch the majority of the position where these flashes are going to be coming and landing. I like to do that by putting my smoke orb on the far left side of B main. And just as you're going to see here, I'm going to be able to react to any flashes coming through B main or the wall of B main from like a breach or arena, for example, instantaneously and snuff out their flash. So I've been calling this just flash snuffing because essentially, even though the smoke orb hasn't fully come out and taken up all of the space it's eventually going to cover, as soon as you activate it, all of that space is effectively, according to Valorant's like coding or whatever, is effectively blocked off. So you can snuff out flashes instantaneously as long as it's within the smoke orb's radius. Most people don't even know this exists. Most Viper mains don't even know this exists. But this next two iterations of this tech are even stronger, and if you utilize this with a friend, great. The next way to utilize this tech is by actually using your smoke orb more aggressively or away from a one-way position. So essentially you just want to set your smoke orb up on the ground, preferably where you know is frequently flashed or somewhere that they're attacking. Maybe you hear footsteps, and you want to stand inside of where the smoke orb radius is as you come around a corner, for example. And as you come around the corner, if they try to flash you, and you can see the flash right in front of your eyes, if they try to flash you and you can react in time to click your smoke orb open, you will instantly snuff out that flash, and in that same amount of time, since the smoke orb hasn't taken up that space yet, you still have potential full vision of the opponents as they push around that corner with that flash, and you can take advantage of that and kill so many unsuspecting people, questioning how it is possible that you aren't flashed at all when you were looking directly at the flash, and how it is possible that you still have vision of them coming around the corner when the smoke orb isn't even fully extended, but you've been blocked by the flash. It's crazy how much potential there is with this. I really hope that we can make some fun moments with this before, it potentially gets patched out. But this is still only the second way to utilize this tech, and there's still one more exciting use case, and it's even more aggressive than this. So let's get into it. For the third and final use case for this tech, it requires the communication and teamwork of you and an ally flasher. I find it works best with like a Phoenix or maybe a Sky. Honestly, it works best with any flasher except for Omen and Reyna. Their flashes won't really work with this. But essentially what you want to do is communicate with your teammate to flash outside of the orb as soon as you are dropping the smoke orb, to essentially have the protection of the smoke orb blocking the flash from you guys, while also having full vision of all the opponents in front of you, who are preferably or hopefully fully blinded from it, because it's pretty unexpected to see go from nothing to instant flash in front of their eyes, and then also the smoke's now gone and you have two people gunning you down or maybe even more. So I find this one much more aggressive, but it does require, a friend or a teammate to communicate and work together with. So if you can use it, it's great. If not, it's still good to know, because if you can eventually get to a state where you're playing with friends or you're playing with teammates that have good knowledge about how their flashes work and how to use them correctly, this can actually clutch rounds out and just make for very unexpected aggressive plays. I am doing a 100 sub giveaway that you don't want to miss, because you don't want to miss 1 in 100 chance of winning free stuff on the internet. So subscribe now, because I'm going to the moon like Doge. Also, like and comment on this video, as it really helps me out as the new kid on the block. I have sub VOD reviews, community giveaways, and more awesome tech videos on the way, so keep your eyes on the Ghoul Zone, or I will keep my eyes on you. In all seriousness though, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great one.